Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Barker Stadium, the site of this Cardinal Conference matchup between the visiting Wayne Pioneers and the homestanding Chapmanville Tigers. Good evening again, everybody. James Barker alongside Coach May with you here on the D&D Sports Network. Wayne comes into tonight's contest with a 2-4 record, but that record is a little bit deceiving. They have played really good football against the best of the best in the Cardinal Conference so far this year. Wayne, the 4 losses this season, Coach, and I know you've got them just as much as I do. Lost to Scott, led late in that game, but lost to Scott by 10, 26-16. Lost to Winfield, 26-21. Lost to Nitro, 33-21, and then lost to Hoover in a game they led as well late in that game, 27-20. So Coach Harmon's ball club, it's a really good football team, just been on the end of some bad losses.
They are, James, and I gotta see them at Winfield, and they had every chance in the world to win that football game. And them and Chapmanville played a lot of the same teams. You know, they're in the Cardinal Conference, right? That's what it's still called. And they have a lot of common opponents. But both teams have played a really tough schedule. So I look for this to be a really good football game tonight, really competitive.
Yeah, when you look at their common opponents, you're going to look at 2 opponents in particular, Nitro and Winfield. Chapmanville lost to Winfield here at home 28-0, but Chapmanville did defeat Nitro on that last-second 2-point conversion by Robert Cook, 44-43. On the other side of it, Wayne did lose to both Winfield and Nitro, but that Winfield game really close, much closer than the Chapmanville-Winfield game.
You're right, and even the Scott game, you look at the Scott game, Scott beat Chapmanville as we did that game,
yes,
40-7. And then Wayne, like you said, was leading late in that game. Ended up losing by 10, but leading late in that game. But it's really hard to compare common opponents too, because everybody plays such a different style.
Right.
And a lot of it is a matchup of styles as much as it is players. I mean, you might be strong in this point while another team isn't, and that's how you get those differentials in points sometimes. But I think these 2 teams match up pretty well, and I think it'll be a good football game. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. This is essentially a playoff game for both clubs when you look at the standings and look at how things work. Yes, Chapmanville does have 3 games remaining after this, as do the Pioneers. But at 2-4, this is almost a do-or-die type situation for the Wayne Pioneers. Their schedule gets considerably easier after this game. If they can somehow pull off a victory, they have a really good shot at making the playoffs. Chapmanville, same way. You're going to see a Chapmanville team, if they can pull off a victory tonight, move to 4-3. They then would have Logan next week on the road with a chance to get to 5-3, and then they just have to win one of their last 2 against Bingo or Man. Both schools have possible paths to the playoffs, but they have to get a victory here tonight.
Tonight's the key. And like you said, Wayne, they are at Sissonville. Then they have Logan and Polka at home.
Right.
So if they can somehow pull out a win here tonight, that, like you said, that puts them almost 1 foot in the door anyway.
Should be a great game for you here tonight on the LB&T Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network. We've got a great crowd here at Barker Stadium. The tailgate's on the other side, as you can see here on the D&D Sports Network. And it is homecoming night here in Chapmanville. Oh, and one more thing. Friday the 13th, so the Ghosts are out as well.
They were sure out in Houston last night.
They were. We won't talk about that one. That was. I thought about you on that Hail Mary.
I was sick.
That's a great game, but ended up in the wrong favor for the Mountaineers. We're going to step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this matchup as well as have the national anthem and the coin toss right after this. You're watching the LB&T Game of the Week right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Stop by Eric Homa Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Homa Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Back here at Barker Stadium as the CRHS Pep Band getting the crowd ready tonight, as well as the choir getting ready to perform the national anthem. Captains on the field for Chapmanville. It's number 3, Austin Atkins. Number 33, Eli Pridemore. Number 7, Robert Cook. And number 71, Dan Atwood. Well, Coach, we mentioned it. This is pretty much a playoff game for both these clubs. But this is a Wayne team that has dominated this series when you go all the way back to the time that Wayne and Chapmanville has played. Last year was the first time that Chapmanville beat Wayne at Wayne in about 25 years.
Wayne, for the last 25 years, have been a power.
We ask you to watch over each and every one of these players. They go on this field tonight and play with the best of their abilities that you and you alone have blessed them with. We love you, we thank you, and we give you all the honor and glory. For it's with these favors that we ask in Jesus' name, and amen. Tonight we carry on the tradition of our CRHS choir students singing at our homecoming festivities. We also want to welcome several of our alumni back to perform with the students. The choirs are under the direction of Charles Wallace, the current West Virginia All-State Choir Chairman. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem and the Chapmanville High School Alma Mater.
But you were saying, Coach, this is a Wayne team that's been a powerhouse for the last few decades.
Absolutely. And, Coach Tom Harmon, I think he may have laid the first piece of sod on Wayne's football field down there. He's been there for, I'm not sure, probably 30-plus years. Has he been there that long?
He has 220 wins on his resume at Wayne.
That's pretty impressive.
That's an impressive feat, to say the least. Got to coach against Coach Harmon for a many, many number of years, one of the more highly respected gentlemen that I have coached against throughout. So.
Well, I was looking back at it today just out of curiosity, and since 2000, they have played in 7 state championship games. They won 3, lost 4. That's pretty impressive for any school. They basically from the early to mid 2000s they dominated.
They were the class of AA.
Absolutely, especially in the southern part of the state in the coal fields. And they've dropped off a little bit, but not. They're still a good, very, very good football team, and well coached. Always well coached.
Number 3, Austin Atkins. Number 7, Robert Coogan. Number 33, Eli.
Getting ready for the Tigers to run out here. Is a few more statistics for you. Kind of previewing this matchup, and it's 4 losses. Wayne averages around 19 points per game, and it's 3 losses. Chapmanville averages giving up 39 points per game. So one of those statistics is going to be the big key tonight.
Something's got to give, right?
Yes. As the Tigers run out here on homecoming, as good crowd here at Barker Stadium for. No, that can't be for me. I didn't think so. Oh my goodness, Coach May, turn around. I know Coach Dalton over there in the tailgate spots, bringing some food over for us. It's worth CMS kicker Ashton McClanahan. That's a pretty good spread there. We can't eat that right now. We will be over later though.
That's Money Mac, right?
Yes.
Money Mac.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't miss. He's special.
Yes, he is. We got to see him last night. We've seen him a few times this season, but the kicker for the middle school, Ashton McClanahan, he's pretty
last
special.
2 games, I think he's like 10 for 11, and the one that he missed, they had a penalty, and they backed him up to like maybe the 15, kick from like a 25-yarder.
Captains for the Pioneers, now looks like number 5, Justin Perry. Number 6, Jared Perry.
It's an interesting setup here. You've got your stadium on one side, Coach, like you normally do, and then on the far side, the guest sideline, you have tailgate spots that Chapmanville puts up there. And typically in homecoming, they're all set up really, really nice, and good barbecue spread over there. I know Coach Dalton will really appreciate it.
Well, they left us a big plate.
I
might have to take a break.
One of us is going to have to. One of us is going to have to. Captains for the Wayne Pioneers, 17, Colton Mathis. And number 5, Justin Perry, as well for the Pioneers. And 48 is Jackson Dameron. I tell you what, now, Jackson Dameron, that's a name that I'd lost some sleep over last year. 200-plus yards on the ground against us in a loss. We didn't have an answer for him late in the game. He was a man out there. And
he's a load. You can look at him. Watched him at Winfield. And I like to see his yak yards, or his first yards after contact.
Yeah.
Because he's a big kid, and he rumbles, and he doesn't go nowhere to hide.
He does not. The other captain for Wayne was number 6. That is Jared Perry. This is a senior-laden club for Tommy Harmon. This is one of the years that they had circled on their calendar to be a successful year.
And like you said, they played just a brutal schedule, though.
They have.
It's been brutal.
And they've played everybody tough. It has not been easy for any team that has taken on the Pioneers. Chapmanville has won 2 straight in this series. That's the first time that has happened ever. With a chance for them to have 3 straight against the Pioneers. It will be Wayne to kick off. Chapmanville will receive the kick. Kicker Cade Estep for the Pioneers will address the ball as Wayne in their road white tops, black pants. Chapmanville in their black home tops in those orange pants. Chapmanville with the C on the helmet, C on the back and the front of the jersey. Wayne with that flying W on the side of their jersey. E-Step has it stepped off. And here's the kick, and we're away here at Barker Stadium in this big Cardinal Conference matchup. And they fake, or they do the reverse, and they're going to have a flag, and the ball was dropped as Chapmanville's Mayron Corbett.
He was covered up there by number 30 from Wayne.
Yeah, that was 6. Corbett, the freshman, came up a little limp as well as flagged down at the 40, so that will be at the spot. So a little inauspicious start for the Tigers. There's a hold called there.
Chapmanville trying to have a little razzle-dazzle there, catch Wayne off guard, but Tristan Turner, number 30, was all over it. But they bobbled the handoff on the reverse, too. So,
yeah, and the hold backs them up to the 15. So Chapmanville backed up in their own territory here on the first possession of this game. They're going to mark it at the 16 to start. Chapmanville, 2 receivers to each side with the back empty to the left as well, as Cook all by himself in the backfield. Cook gets the snap, tries to run up the middle, gets a good lane, and gets forward to about the 22-23-yard line. So gain of about 7 on the play for Cook, and a good start for this Chapmanville offense.
Sure is, James. Cook's got some wheels.
Yes, he does.
He's a very, very capable runner back there from the quarterback.
Chapmanville, 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Wing this time to the right. That's Pridemore. He'll play the fullback position for Chapmanville tonight. Cook in the gun. Gets the snap. Now we'll run back up the middle. Cook with it forward, and he'll have enough for the first down. Gain of about 4 on the play, and it's a first down for Chapmanville at about the 27-yard line.
Chapmanville, first down.
We were talking in the broadcast, before the broadcast in the booth here, Coach, and these are 2 teams, similar styles. They both like to run the football, but Chapmanville does it from the spread formation, whereas Wayne will get you in that wing T formation.
That wing T. They like to run that belly, run some counters, run some nice fakes out of it.
Cook in the gun. Now he'll move Pridemore over in motion. Snap low. Cook gets it. He'll throw it over out of bounds. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Basically threw that one away. Snap starting to be a little low for Chapmanville. That's the senior Caden Robinson, the center. And generally speaking, Coach, you don't notice the center until he makes a bad snap.
Exactly. If he doesn't make a bad snap, probably never gets mentioned.
Never gets mentioned.
Unless you're Jason Kelsey.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Unless you got, the most famous podcast in the world.
And the most famous brother in the world now as well.
Well, his brother's girlfriend, but we won't go there.
We will not go there tonight. He gets talked about enough. Cook with it. He's going to roll to the right. A little quarterback sweep there. Tries to cut it up, and no room there. As gain of about 1 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 9. Down a distance will be important tonight for both clubs. If they're going to be teams that like to run the football, you want to be in third and medium situations, not these 3rd and longs.
It makes it tough, especially when you're a dominantly run first team. It puts you kind of on your heels knowing that they're coming now, that you got to throw the ball.
Cook with it. Looks. Going to throw one deep down the field. Adkins out there, but they're going to throw the flag. Not sure if Adkins had a chance to catch that, but that one doesn't matter. They could call a hold. They could call pass interference. And the way Coach Belcher is talking to Adkins, he may have ran the wrong route.
James, I really didn't see what happened, but I saw the laundry come out, so.
It's going to be pass interference against Wayne. It's a 15-yard penalty, enough for a Chapmanville first down.
You got Susan Mullins watching, Terry Harrison's watching.
Coach Harrison from Mingo watching in tonight.
Oh, he's a Gilbert boy, James. Me and him go way back, way back.
Well, you guys probably go back a little bit farther than me and Coach Harrison. One of the better
He
guys.
helped coach me in high school.
Did he really?
He sure did.
Oh, wow.
Great guy.
Yes, he is. Empty formation again for Chapmanville. Cook gets it. Now we'll try to run off the side. He gets absolutely mashed in the backfield. That's Jackson Dameron. Is Dameron able to fight through and make that play?
He ate that up. And I think you were just talking about him giving you nightmares last year.
Yes, absolutely he did. When I was on the sideline, I wanted to know where 48 was, and I didn't want to go near him.
He made a nice play there.
2nd and 12 now for Chapmanville.
Josh Barker says go Tigers.
Yes, that would be my cousin Josh Barker. Proud cousin Josh Barker. Cook calls the signals, 2 receivers to each side. Cook throws down the field. Adkins out there. Adkins tracks it, but unable to make the catch in double coverage. You're going to get a flag on the play. You're going to get a hold on Chapmanville. We'll see what Coach Harmon does here. And we'll go back to the line of scrimmage. So it could be 2nd and 20-something or 3rd and 13.
That was a very well thrown ball.
Yeah, it was.
He had a chance to make the play, which it would have been negated by the hold anyway, but that was a nice ball.
So Coach Harmon's going to push him back here. So it'll be 2nd and 22-23 here in the first quarter. 9:09 to go here in the first as Chapmanville's thrown it 3 times, Coach. And we kind of expected them to run the football more so than to throw it. But tonight, Chapmanville's trying to air it out and maybe emulate what Hoover and Nitro did to this Wayne defense. Cook in the gun, gives it off to Pridemore. Pridemore gets hit and still fighting forward, but 33 for the Pioneers. That's Dante Worrell. Dante Worrell with the stop. Worrell, the
Stop made by number 33, Dante Worrell.
freshman.
Pioneers. Pick up of about 1 on the carry, brings up 4th.
We want to
is it 4th or 3rd? Yeah, 3rd and 21.
check the roster. They say that's a 5'7". 33 does not look 5'7" to me. So we'll see if we can check the Wayne roster there.
What number 37?
33.
33.
Harry Sowers.
Harry Sowers. I've got him as a senior.
Yeah. Cook rolls out here, looking, will throw off the hands of Benji Adkins, and that will send out the punt unit for Chapmanville on that 3rd and 23. So the Tigers send out the punt unit, 4th and real long here for Chapmanville.
I got Sowers as 5'10", 148 pounds senior.
Those measurements look a little bit better when you look at 33's body type there, Coach.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a 5'7" speedster. He looks like a bigger kid.
So Wayne with some pressure here. They're going to call for help on the side as they'll bring the gunner in to help block. Pridemore, the lone snapper, back to Ian Plumley, gets it off, and it's a short punt, bounces at about the 45, and it's going to take a really good Chapmanville roll to about the 33-yard line, and that's where Wayne will take over. So a little bit of a flip of the field position as Wayne's offense will come out on to the field. Wayne led by junior quarterback Fisher Fry. Fry will be one of the better passing quarterbacks Coach Harmon has had in some time, as the junior on the season has eclipsed a lot of passing marks that most Wayne players don't do. So
they don't get the opportunity to do it, Wayne, usually.
Yeah, here's Fry. He'll roll out looking. He'll throw to 1. That's Staley. Staley with the catch on the out route as he makes it a completion to about the 45-yard line. That's a first down for the Wayne Pioneers.
James, maybe they heard us up here talking about the ground to pound running styles and just decided to prove everyone wrong and come out and let it fly. Which I enjoy watching this kind of football too.
Yeah.
I love to spread it out, throw it around, but
Jacqueline Blankenship, thank you for that. Harry Sowers is 33. As Wayne now 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen, both on the line of scrimmage. They're going to fake it, now give it up inside to Damer. Damer breaks 2 tackles, Coach, you mentioned it. That's a run of about 8 yards. He was hit at the line of scrimmage and still able to gain about 8 or 9.
He just keeps digging, keeps his legs churning, fights for every yard. Hard runner.
So second and about a long one for Wayne here as they move into Chapmanville territory on the Dameron run. 7:07 to go here in the first quarter of play. Again, essentially a little bit of a playoff game for both clubs here tonight. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Fry with it. He'll roll to the right side, looking. Now he's going to take off, and it's hit hard out there by Eli Pridemore. They throw the flag. Pridemore gave Fry a little bit of a knock. And I think that's going to be 15 on Pridemore on a late hit. No, it's not a late hit. It's just a blow to the head, and that's what they're going to call there. So helmet-to-helmet contact.
Is that in high school and college, targeting, you're going.
That is no such thing in high school football.
I'm not sure. I've not been around the high school game in a few years, but so I'm kind of learning a
little bit of the rules.
A little bit here.
So Pridemore's penalty moves the ball up to the 32-yard line, rather, of Chapmanville. Wayne will take over there. Fry in the gun. And they'll give it off on the jet sweep there to Rylan Murdoch. Murdoch, not much room there. Gain of about 3 on the play to about the 29-yard line.
It looked like Pridemore on the tackle again for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's one of the top tacklers in the mountains. I think he's tied for 10th in tackles in the mountains as Darryl and Joe Kinzer helped compile those stats along with our producer KJ. As second and about 7 for the Pioneers here. 6:06 to go here in the first quarter. Gun for Fry as he'll fake it now. He's stopped in the backfield. Benji Adkins, the sophomore, 6'5" sophomore, able to squeeze and make a good play there deep in the backfield for a loss of about 3.
He did a great job staying home there. Didn't bite on the fake. Pridemore tried to ride that belly up in there, but Atkins did a good job keeping his eye on him.
3rd and 9 for Wayne here. We mentioned down and distance key, but when you're Wayne here, Coach, 3rd and 9 doesn't mean as much because you're in that 4-down territory.
Right, probably got two tries to get 9 yards here.
Fry in the gun. Drops back, and he's looking backside. He throws it over the head of Staley, and Coach Belcher upset. They're going to maybe talk about this because the ball doesn't get to the line of scrimmage. It could be considered intentional grounding because he never got to the pocket. He got out of the pocket.
That's important because that's a loss of down.
Yes.
So that would be a turnover on downs, right?
Well, no, they get to 4th down, but it would be a 10-yard penalty.
Making it 4th
and real long. So they're going to confer here, and I believe they've got a flag down the field at the 23 we didn't see either. So, yeah, they've got personal foul, crackback block against the Pioneers. As that one will be accepted. It will stay 3rd down, though. So no intentional grounding, but they call the personal foul on the crackback. So that one will get marked off from the line of scrimmage, and Wayne will be at about 3rd and 23, 24. My math has never been the best part of.
Let's say 23.
Okay.
23, you're right on. 23, 24.
Looks like it's going to bring the Pioneers back to the 3rd
well,
and
now,
23.
3rd and 23 makes it a little bit different, especially when you're at midfield. If you don't get yardage here, punt is always an option.
Well, especially since Chapmanville didn't have a great first offensive series. If you can pin them deep.
Fry in the gun. He'll fake it, gives it on the end around to 17. That's Colton Mathis with the carry. Mathis gains about 3 yards on the play to about the 44. And now we'll see what Coach Harmon elects to do. Coach, I think you're right. You may see the punt unit come out and try to pin Chapmanville deep.
I don't question anything Coach Harmon does. So like I said, he's been in this game a lot longer than probably we've been in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you'll see the punt unit run on as 12 seconds on the play clock, so plenty of time for Wayne to try to get this one off. Snap is back to Fry, who is the punter. Wobbly kick angled toward the sideline, and a beautiful punt as that one's going to bounce and go out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Great job.
Fisher Fry does his job on that punt and will pin the Tigers deep.
Great job by the punter there. That's really well placed.
You don't see him as good on Sundays as that sometimes.
No, that's been pretty good and a little bit of luck involved there usually. Usually.
So Chapmanville has it on the 4-yard line as they'll come out with their second possession of the night. 4:22 to go here in the first quarter. We thank you for watching here on the D&D Sports Network. We thank you for those of you watching in Wayne County. I should say out in Wayne County.
Out Wayne.
Out Wayne.
Janet Mitchell said, "Let's go Tigers." Richard.
Cook in the gun. They have the edge over here if they're going to run it. Cook decides to do so, cuts it up, and he's still on his feet. He's got some room to the 15 to about the 20. Gets a little high step there to the 25 and out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Biggest play of the game for Chapmanville there as Cook gets him out of the shadow of the goalposts. 23-yard gain for Robert Cook.
And we talked about his ability to get outside the pocket and run, and he does a good job. He found a little gap there, a little seam, and he hits it. And like you said, gets him a little bit of room to breathe.
Yeah, just a reminder for those of you watching on Facebook and you have those comments, please do not click on those links. Those links will not take you. We are live at the game, so no need to click on those links. Jake Wiley watching from Pittsburgh. We appreciate you tuning in. Chapmanville unbalanced again. Wayne did not line up to it very well the last time, so it looks like they're going to try to go left with it this time as Cook off the left side, and they're going to get a hold there. There's definitely a hold. You can see that. The guy got turned around up inside.
James, you coached for a long time. How hard is it to prepare for a team like Wayne who runs so much misdirection? They try to ride those fakes up in there, and
the way the game has gone, that's a great question, by the way, Coach. The way the game has gone, when you've got, I would say, 70% on your teams on your schedule run the spread, and then you come and play a Wayne team, especially when you run the spread as well as an offense. Now you've got to go and teach a Wayne offense that's very complicated in the matter of about 2 or 3 days, and that's what makes it difficult. So we always set aside a couple days in August, in the heat of August, to prepare for a Wing T team, just in case we would see them earlier.
Yeah, because it is a totally different look.
Cook throws, and that's caught by Benji Adkins, able to gain about 5 or 6 back of the holding penalty. So second and about 14 now for Chapmanville. Yeah, it's hard to emulate when you don't do those things.
Especially your kids have never been a part of a system that's ever ran that from Little League up.
Right.
And then you're asking them to learn to do in 2 days what these Wayne kids they probably did since they were big enough to hold a football.
Right, and that's where the consistency of your terminology and how you use verbiage plays a huge role in those scout teams. So second and 14 now for Chapmanville. Cook in the gun, fakes, and now will follow Pridemore. He's got a lane up the middle. Gets to the outside. He's upended there as the receiver got pushed back into Cook there. That's 13. Cooper Adkins out there playing corner just drove the receiver back. It's a hold on Chapmanville.
Put him head over heels there.
Yeah, he did. 13, Cooper Adkins, great play there. That corner position just drove the receiver back there, Coach, and they're going to decline the penalty.
Dakota Madden watching North Carolina. Liz Witt from Nashville. Liz Witt says go Fry.
As 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, no score between Wayne and Chapmanville.
Pam Custer from upstate New York.
What part of upstate? Now, I'm a Buffalo guy, so.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
You knew I had to squeeze them in the broadcast some way, Coach, some way. Trips to the bottom of the screen for you. Cook in the gun with Pridemore. Cook looks. They're going to fake, and they're going to throw the ball to Adkins. It's out of bounds. They were faking that tunnel screen, Coach, and just overthrew Adkins on the sideline. He didn't have much room there, double coverage. As we'll see Chapmanville's punt team come back out.
Seems like about every time that Atkins is on a route, Wayne is sending two guys with him. Maybe Chapmanville can use something to use him as a decoy somewhere and get somebody pop free on the backside.
Two receivers to each side, one receiver to each side, and then two wings. That's Cook, the personal protector. He'll snap it back to Plumlee. Plumlee's kick away down the middle. It's going to bounce at about the 40, take a great roll, but Wayne's able to field it there. That's 17, Colton Mathis, as he's got a lane here to the near sideline and gets across the 50. And now we'll get out to the 46-yard line. Good return there for Mathis.
What was it you said, like showing that wiggle back here?
He's got a little wiggle.
Yeah, I got a little wiggle to him, Mathis does.
2:16 to go here in the first quarter of play. No score between Chapmanville and Wayne, but Wayne, again, in Chapmanville territory for their second straight possession, as Chapmanville's been backed up with their first two possessions of this game. So it's been a field position battle for both of these teams, Coach, and right now that's been in Wayne's favor.
It has. Wayne had a pretty good drive going, penalties bit him, but then had a great punt, so.
Zone stretch play. This one's Mathis to the outside, makes a cut, has a lane, gets in it, and is tackled at about the 38-yard line. So a gain of 8 on the play for the Pioneers. As Coach Harmon over there clapping his group up, trying to get them excited and find a way to get into the end zone. And Coach Belcher trying to rally his troops here to get a stop.
This first quarter's been pretty much what we thought it would be, though. It's been a really competitive game so far. Both teams have had some positive plays, but both defensive have held pretty well.
Wayne in that wing T look. They'll send in motion. Now they'll give the trap up the inside. No, they faked the trap, faked me out there. They gave it back to Mathis. He lost one on the play. Didn't fake the Chapmanville defense out as Mathis loses one.
Yeah, they had our cameraman following Dameron's, all I'll say. They had the cameraman following Dameron.
1:07 to go here in the first quarter of play. Wayne at a big third down here at the 40-yard line. Three receivers to the bottom of the screen. Fry with it. Swing pass over, and it's incomplete. As Jeremy Collins did a great job splitting the defense there. And Fry and Murdoch not on the same page either, but I think Collins would have made the tackle had the pass been completed.
He's very, very lucky that Murdoch didn't pick that ball.
Yeah.
Just, a step quicker, and he was there. I mean, he made a great play anyway, but he had a chance to snag it.
So 4th and 4 now for the Pioneers.
It looks like they're lining up to go for it here.
Yeah, going to go for it. Two receivers to the bottom along with the tight end. Fry in the gun. He's going to look, swings the ball over, and can Chapmanville make a tackle in space? They cannot. Is he able to squirt three? That's Staley. Staley just wiggles his way for the first down. Chapmanville had 3 or 4 shots at getting Staley to the ground and just couldn't do it.
James, I would almost bet when you go back and watch film, that play is going to be pointed out.
Yep.
That's going to come back to, because they had every chance in the world to get the ball back right there. That's tough for Chapmanville.
It's one of those plays you look at on film, You work on those tackling and space plays all the time in practice and just couldn't bring it down.
Billy Chambers watching from West Union, Ohio.
As Fry going to take it himself there off the right side. Not much doing there as a plethora of Tigers bring him down.
Some guy on here says that Barker is one of the best coaches I ever had. Great man, always inspirational.
It's Dakota Madden. I remember Dakota very well.
How much did you pay him?
Yeah, that's a great question, Coach. Dakota sent me my PayPal later. But that will do it for the first quarter of play. No score here from Barker Stadium in Chapmanville, West Virginia, between the Wayne Pioneers and the Chapmanville Tigers. We're going to step aside for a break. You're watching the LB&T Game of the Week right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Gilbert Produce Market, located in Gilbert, West Virginia. They have daily lunch and dinner specials, seasonal produce and plants, home-cooked meals and friendly service. They offer catering for special occasions and holidays, party trays, and they were also voted 2023 Coalfield's Best Milkshake and Community Market. You can catch them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday to Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come on down to Gilbert Produce Market, located in Gilbert, West Virginia, 304-664-5600.
You're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury, come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you.
Back here at Barker Stadium as the handoff up inside as it squirts free. That's Mathis. Mathis able to get to the sideline, gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Just a quick trap up inside as Mathis, the first play of the second quarter, sends the Wayne Pioneers on top 6-0.
That was quick.
Absolutely was, as Mathis looked like he was bottled up there at about the 28-yard line and was able to kind of squirt free, Coach, and get into the end zone as he outraced all the Tigers to the end zone for our first score of the game.
And like you said, there was nothing fancy there, just a little inside handoff, a little trap play.
As KD step on to attempt the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, it is no good. Misses off to the right side. Back with the LB&T Game of the Week right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better. If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
Back here at Barker Stadium as Wayne has taken a 6-0 lead. E-Step's kick will land at about the 17-yard line, fielded by Austin Atkins. Atkins up inside as he'll fight forward to about the 36-yard line. That's where Chapmanville will take over. Their best starting field position of the night so far, though.
It is. Chapmanville needs to have an answer here. And like you said, even if they don't score, they need to pick up a few first downs and put Wayne in a position where they got to drive the ball with some distance.
Chapmanville's third possession here Again, their best starting field position at the 36-yard line.
Tyler May from the head of Marbone is watching.
Cook with it. Gets the snap, goes up inside on a little bit of a trap play. Did he lose the ball? He did. Ball is out. Wayne is pointing like they have it, and they're going to have to figure out this scrum, then they're going to call second down. So Chapmanville able to come up with it in that pile. So gain of 2 for Cook, and you could tell he lost that ball, Coach, down in there in that pile.
Yeah, lucky there to get that one back because there was a ton of white jerseys around him.
Now Coach, Tyler May, you said from Maribone.
Yeah, he's from Kermit, Tug Valley.
I used to work in a prep plant one summer at Maribone.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We'll talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little later.
Cook in the gun by himself. Now we'll roll to the right, and he's got nothing doing. They are swallowing him up as that's a loss of 3 on the play as Chapmanville trying to get Cook some carries here, but right now not much doing for the Tiger quarterback in the run game.
No, not at all. They're going to have to find another option here. Tyler May was just inducted into the Tug Valley High School Hall of Fame.
Congratulations.
Yeah. One of the best three-point shooters probably in school history, second to Greg Davis.
Now that you know, I know who that is.
He could fill it up.
He could shoot it.
Fill it up. Great shooter.
Cook with it in the gun. Looking. He's going to take a deep shot or tries to. Now he's going to roll out, throws the comeback over there to Topping. He makes the catch. They're marking him out of bounds.
Pass is called, but it's out of bounds.
So it'll be incomplete, and here comes the Tiger punt unit out once more.
James, I keep waiting for Chapmanville to run the man kid. What is he, 6'5"?
That's the Atkins kid, yeah.
Atkins. I'm bad with names. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, you got a 6'5" kid. I keep watching for him to give him a shot over the middle somewhere, like maybe a little pop pass or.
Blumley kick is away. This one's a beauty. Deep as it moves the Wayne returner back. That's Staley with it. Staley gets to his bench, and he's got a lane there. Gets to the 40, to the 45, knocked out of bounds, and we're going to get a flag there late as I think they're going to call that one on 17. That would be Mathis, who has the touchdown.
Number 30, Tristan Turner from Wayne.
Big block.
Had an absolutely, big block.
You caught it. I did not.
I did. He lit him up. That's what that is. It's the block that sprung Staley to get what he got.
Chapmanville will accept the penalty. It moves Wayne back to the 15-yard line. So they essentially did flip the field position, just took the penalty to do so. Now, I will apologize. I do have a lozenge in my mouth, Coach, and you know why. It is. I lost my voice there late last night in the middle school broadcast, and just toughened through this one. So I do apologize if you hear a little bit of that, but try to keep things moving with the voice.
Tammy Fry watching. Christian Gio says good luck. Tim Hall watching. Double
tight set with that wing T look as they'll boot with the quarterback Fry. Fry up the middle. Gains of about 13, 14 on the play. Big run there for Fisher Fry. And now Wayne starting to kind of find some running lanes up inside against this Tiger defense.
Like we talked about before, they're just so hard to prepare for. They have all the fakes, and then you got the guards pulling, and you never know who's got the ball. You really got to be disciplined and stay in your lanes.
As inside trap, Dameron falls down there, though. He is upset. He thought he had a lane there. He got tripped up for about a 2-yard gain. And it'll be 2nd and 8. Big fullback for the Wayne Pioneers. It's listed here, Coach, at 5'11", 220. That's a very stout 2:20.
Micah Epling says, is Mingo playing also? I'm watching both games for Logan and Chapmanville.
I think Mingo is off this week.
I think it's their bye week.
Yeah. As they'll fake it, Fry looks. He's trying to find somebody down the field. Everybody's covered, but he's going to pull it down and run it himself. Gets forward and then stumbles his way to about the 45, 46-yard line. So Fry, 2 big rushes for a gain there of about 14. And it's another Wayne first down here close to midfield.
And you said it a while ago, it killed you. You have them bottled, but think you got to stop, think you got them bottled up, and they squirt free. Those plays are the ones that you can't have happen. If you're Chapmanville, you desperately need to stop here.
You've got to find a way, because they received the opening kickoff, and there's 8:41 to go here in the second quarter. So you can't let Wayne find a way to get in the end zone and then you not get in, and then they get the ball to start the second half. So this is a key possession in the game for both clubs.
And like you said, Wayne is starting to find that groove where they're finding running lanes and catching Chapmanville a little bit off guard here and there.
As they'll give it to the back, Dameron. Dameron breaks up the simple fullback trap up the middle, and Dameron squirts his way for about a gain of 16 on the play, and now Wayne moving it in chunks right now.
In business now.
Sorry, number 50. I don't have 52.
As Wayne in the huddle, Fry comes to it. They already lead 6-0. 8:20 to go here on a moving clock in the second quarter. Again, we thank you for watching here on the D&D Sports Network. As Fry gives it off to the back, that's Mathis, as he's still able to wiggle his way through. Ball came out late, and are they going to mark him down? They do. They say he's down.
Wow.
And that will stay with the Pioneers. The umpire did not know. He looked to the side judge to try to make the determination. And they give Wayne the football back as they say he was down.
That looked like a fumble to me. And
he got
from up
punched
here,
out.
it looked like it got punched out before he went down to me. But
that's why we're up here and not down there sometimes, Coach. We talked about that a little bit last night.
Yeah.
7:30 to go here in the second quarter. As they'll give the jet off this time to Murdoch, as Murdoch able to get around the edge for the first down.
My hat's off to all these officials.
Yeah.
I've never men officials don't see eye to eye a whole lot, but I wouldn't want to do it.
No, I think that they do a great job for the most part. I think you could argue every call if you wanted to. But
and I've always said
we are in the need of officials to keep these games going.
99.9% is not going to intentionally cheat anyone.
Correct.
I really believe that. I think some of them are just genuinely bad.
Well, you see that from the basketball side.
Yeah.
As Fry will keep it on the quarterback boot, tries to get to the outside and does, and he's tripped up there at about the 21-yard line. And the gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the play, as they'll mark him out of bounds there at the 20-yard line. About 21.
Pick up about 4 on that carry.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game, especially our friends at Gracie and Tate Merchandising, as well as Platinum Tanning. Platinum Tan. If you need tan for upcoming dance season, upcoming events, Platinum Tan is your place to go in Danville, West Virginia, as movement there on the pile. For
Bill Mullins says, what is Logan on? Are we doing the
Logan is at Nitro tonight, I do believe.
So if they're on
they
anywhere,
would be on HD Media.
Yeah, RSN.
RSN HD Media.
Vicky Cernute said, let's go Tigers. A.J. Klein's watching.
6:44 to go here in the second quarter. Wayne with a touchdown on the first play of the second quarter, and now 3rd and 3 inside the red zone on about the 20-yard line.
Huge defensive play here for the Tigers.
If they can find a way to get a stop here. Give it off to Dameron up the middle. Trap play has worked beautifully so far here, Coach, as Dameron rumbled his way for a first down to about the 13.
James, we talked a little bit last night. Usually when they run these little traps and these little bellies, if you'll follow the guards will take you and I know that's easier said than done. But if you watch Wayne, how quick they get those handoffs. I mean, they're like an old machine. They have done this probably since they were in Little League.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Wayne lines up again. Fry under center. They'll fake the dam run this time. They give it off to 17. Again, that is Colton Mathis. And Mathis again shimmies and shakes his way inside the 10-yard line. Ball going to be resting at about the 6. Mathis doesn't have a lot of space, but I don't know if the first guy has tackled him yet tonight.
Got that wiggle.
Yeah.
He definitely does.
So Wayne leaning on Chapmanville here. As they lead 6-0. As give this time, again, Mathis, touchdown. Colton Mathis again finds his way into the end zone from 6 yards out, and Wayne takes a 12-0 lead.
That jump cut right there, he, like you said, the first guy that has got to him, he's not had a lot of space, but he makes room in small spaces.
Yeah, he would be tough to tackle in a phone booth.
Absolutely, and when he sees daylight, he puts his foot in the ground and he gets upfield. He's a fun kid to watch run the ball.
Fry from the gun, 2-point conversion play on the way as they're going to throw it. Fry doesn't have much to do here, and they're going to blow the whistle. They blow it dead. Fry had him, it was Chapmanville that had him. That's number 50, I believe. That is Ian Plumley with the stop there. So 12-0, Wayne leads. We'll step aside for a break. Back with more here on the LB&T Game of the Week right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia.
Back here at Barker Stadium, Wayne Pioneers 12, Chapmanville nothing, as the kickoff goes into the hands of Corbett. Corbett, the freshman, gets to the edge of the outside. Good return there for the young pup as he's able to go across the 40-yard line to the 43, and it's a gain of about 22 on the return. Chapmanville with their best field position of the night and need an answer here, Coach.
Badly. They need a score in a bad way right now. You hate to say it's almost a must-have this early in the game, but you kind of feel like Wayne is starting to build that momentum offensively, and if you don't do something to stop it, it could be a long night for the Tigers.
5:06 to go here in the second quarter. Chapmanville will get under center for one of the first times we have seen tonight, as they'll give it off to Collins. Collins buries his head, drives forward for a gain of about 6 on the play.
Jeremy Collins on the carry for the Tigers.
Chapmanville going to try to find a way to answer this last Wayne score. So 2nd and 3 for Chapmanville at about the 49.5-yard line, as they're a half yard away from being into Pioneer territory for the first time tonight.
Collins made a really good run there, but number 55, wow, what a block. I think that's 55.
We'll give it off to Collins again. A good feel there this time for Wayne as they just blasted in there. That was, again, impressive defensive performance there. That was Mathis that came up from his safety position to help make the tackle. So now 3rd and 2. Ball finally across the 50 in Wayne territory for the first time tonight.
Greta Haig says, woohoo, go Pioneers, watching from Forest City, North Carolina.
Again, that's one of the best things that D&D is able to provide for you guys across the nation to watch these games and watch your family members. And Chapmanville's going to take a timeout. We'll do the same. Step aside for a break. Back with more here on the LB&T Game of the Week right here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you want a clean, friendly environment to tan, stop and see us at Platinum Tan. We offer 2 stand-up beds, 3 lay-down beds, and we also have candles, tarts, shirts, and a number of other items. Also coming soon, spray tan services with our new Versa Spa automatic spray tan booth. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9. Give us a call at 304-307-2206. Located at 71 Town Square, Danville, West Virginia. Platinum Tan, and we'd like to say go Skyhawks.
Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs. Whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work, we have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia.
Back here at Barker Stadium, James Barker and Coach May with you. Cook under center. They'll give it off to Collins. He slips, but he's able to. Do they mark him down?
Oh, wow.
His knee hit. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
They're going to mark him short and a loss of 1 on the play.
James, I think we need to bring him up here for a replay on that one. He looked like he held his balance.
He kept moving. Chapmanville's going to try to go for it here as they're going to make some substitutions in the I formation.
Big play.
Cook under center. Tries to get him to jump. Wayne not falling for it, and then Chapmanville moves there, so moving back.
Backfires.
Yep. So Chapmanville's going to jump and move the ball back 5 yards.
It just seems like Chapmanville just can't get that break. Edwin May is watching. Used to be the head coach at Tug Valley basketball.
I remember Coach May a long time ago. Covered his games as well. I don't know if he'd remember me.
He wasn't much with the media. I'll say that. He wasn't much of a media guy. He was wasn't much on interviews. I'll say he was out the back door usually.
Chapmanville in punt formation as, again, 2:50 to go here in the first half. Wayne leads 12-0. Snap back to Plumlee. Kick is away. Good kick down to Staley as he'll bobble it. And then get to Wayne's sideline and start again. You're going to get a flag on the play. So 2:30 to go here in the first half. Wayne probably going to be backed up inside their own 20. Coach says he talked to him when he had to. And I think you had to talk to me a couple of times, Coach. Back in my WVOW days.
I was watching a little docu-series on Bill Belichick, and he's not much of a media guy.
He's not much of a media
guy. He says he only talks to them when he has to, too. So go back to the Marshawn Lynch interview where all he says is, I'm here so I don't get fined. Yeah.
So 2 holding calls. Is going to move the ball inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. That's where Wayne will take over. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. 2:30 to go. Now, Wayne does have all 3 timeouts, and we'll see what Coach Armin elects to do here. Fisher Fry has been impressive when he has had a chance to throw it.
You know, you feel like Chapmanville, they've been very competitive. Just this or that has bit them, hurt them. They just haven't got the breaks. you'd say.
Fry in the gun. Will roll out. Will look down the field. Now he's going to roll and run. He's to the 30, 35 to the 40. It stays in bounds, but he's tackled down at the 45-yard line. So a gain of about 27 on the play. Wayne going to go no huddle here as they're going to try to speed things up. It's a big play there on first down. Gets Wayne right at midfield.
They've got pressure on Fry. They just haven't been able to get him down when they get the pressure. They're getting in the backfield. They just haven't been able to get him down. He's elusive.
Two receivers to the top along with the tight end. Fry rolls out, looking down the field, gets around the edge. It gets pulled from behind as Eli Pridemore picks up his first sack of the night, and it's a timeout on the field as Wayne will take their first timeout. As we'll do the same thing. 12-0. Wayne leads right under 2 minutes left in the first half. Back with more here on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
If you want to work for the nicest fleet of trucks around, call Eric's Trucking. Right now we are hiring for 18 and 10-wheeler drivers. Must have CDLs. Eric's Trucking is a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and wants to wish Maddox Sarton the best of luck in today's contest.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. And while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, located in Del Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop.
At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals.
Back here at Barker Stadium as Fry back to pass, going to try to throw the screen, and the Dameron tripped and fell. Going to get a flag on the play. I'm not sure. They may have tried to get ineligible receiver downfield.
See really what happened there, but they had the screen set up pretty nice.
Yeah, no flag on the play, yeah. Yeah, they kind of knew that one was coming there. The screen was set up, and Dameron fell. They had a guy down the field, but ball was behind the line of scrimmage. So be third and 11 here. Third and 11.
Marty Mendez says, Coach Barker, I hope you're doing well. Miss you out there.
Appreciate those words, Coach Mendez. Is that one over the left side, and Chapmanville's going to force a fourth down here with 1:48 to go, and Chapmanville elects to take a timeout. So we will do the same. 1:47 to go here in the first half. Back with more right after this here on the LB&T Game of the Week on the D&D Sports Network.
At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals. We also got a newly renovated and remodeled dining room where you can enjoy your game day celebrations or relax after a trail ride. We look forward to seeing you at Giovanni's in Logan, West Virginia.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
All right, back here at Barker Stadium, 1:47 to go here in the first half. 12-0. Wayne leads. Fourth down play here at midfield. They're going to give the jet to the Pioneers. That's number 2, Caden Hayton, and he didn't get there. Good tackle there for the Tigers. That's 3 and 7. That's Adkins and Cook able to make the stop, and Chapmanville's timeout is able to work out for him, and Wayne's gamble may lead to a backfire here for Coach Arnold.
Big stop, and if you're Chapmanville, I mean, if I'm coaching, I'm taking a shot here somewhere. I mean, you need to score. Wayne gets the ball first to start the second half. So you need to get some points on the board here.
Got to find a way to get some points on the board if you're Chapmanville. They'll go in the I formation. Receiver to each side, tight end to the top of the screen. Cook toss it over to Topping. Topping's going to throw it deep, tries to get Atkins. He falls down. That's going to be pass interference. Yeah, there's the flag.
Has to be.
Had to be as they pulled Atkins down there. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty. And Chapmanville will move to the 36-yard line, their best chance to score. As
maybe Coach was listening to me saying take a shot
take a
here.
Shot,
a little halfback
pass.
Razzle dazzle. Hey, it was there too. You had a guy single coverage over there. It's the first time they've had that, I think.
Yeah, the safety usually has been over the top, as you're right, Coach. So they get Atkins singled up, and they take a shot to him with the halfback pass. Works out for a 15-yard penalty, and Chapmanville trying to drive here. 1:34 to go here in the first half. Cook will get under center again. They'll toss it. Now reverse with Atkins. Atkins got some room. He's got a lane. Cook's going to lead block. Oh, what a great tackle from behind. I didn't see 17. That's Mathis again.
Wow. What an athlete this kid is.
I mean, he came from nowhere to make that tackle.
Coach, I think he is a corner on the opposite side.
He's
or an outside linebacker, a backer on the outside. On the opposite side, that's impressive.
That was an impressive play. So 2nd and 5 on a game that looked like it could have been a big one for Chapmanville. So under a minute to go here. Chapmanville in the I formation. Cook under center. Play fakes. Looking. Will throw the post to Atkins. It's bodied down as a bunch of bodies run into each other there. Incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and about 5 or 6 from the 31.
Not sure if someone ran the wrong route there or what, but they had two guys that
right
almost ran into each other.
And they're talking about it. That's Atkins and Benji Atkins. So Austin Atkins, Benji Atkins run into each other. No relation that I know of. Chapmanville back in the I formation as Cook barking out some signals. 5 seconds to go on the play clock. 4, 3, Cook able to give it off. They give it to Collins. Collins up the middle, trying to fight forward, still trying to fight forward. They pull him back. It's a gain of about 4 on the play. And you're going to get a Chapmanville timeout. We'll keep things here with 42 seconds to go here in the first half of play. It'll be 4th and 1 for Chapmanville. As it is homecoming here tonight, so we will have the homecoming show for you here from Barker Stadium as we'll go through and let you guys that are watching out of state kind of enjoy that as Coach May and I will maybe somebody will finally dig into that plate of food over there.
Maybe. You feel like Chapmanville's been on the verge all night of breaking one here, breaking one there. And then they had the first down, tried to draw Wayne, they get the penalty. Just some little mistakes that they got to clean up.
Yeah.
And if they don't, moving forward, especially if they get by this game, you've got to clean those things up if you want to make any kind of push come playoff time.
Yes, I completely agree, Coach. And right now, Chapmanville's got to find a way to score some points, get some points on the board here as they're down 12-0 with 42 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Power I set for the Tigers. They'll give it off. Inside, that's Andrew Topping. He's got enough for the first down.
Did the ball come loose?
They're saying it did. They're marking it down, and there is a pile down there. They're trying to get the bodies off the pile.
They're both.
It's Wayne Ball.
Oh wow! I thought I saw it pop loose, squirt loose. He was fighting for yardage, and there you go again. Get Wayne territory, put a good drive together, and then just those little things.
Yeah, it's one of those things again, Coach. You just mentioned it. You have to find a way to do the little things right, and right there, Chapmanville loses the football on the fumble, and Wayne will take over right there at the 24-yard line with 37 seconds to go. you may not see Wayne do much here on this possession with only one timeout, but they have
you got the lead, the ball, and get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to run the clock out and get out of here with a 12-0 lead, but it looks like they're lining up to.
And Fisher Fry is going to take a shot, throws it down there, and it's a jump ball, and it's caught. Oh, Sawyer with the catch, or excuse me, Staley with the catch. You're going to get a flag on the play. I think that was an illegal formation for the Pioneers, and this one's going to come back. So Ronnie Staley with a great catch, but it's going to be an illegal shift against the Pioneers.
Yeah. Nice ball, Coach.
It was.
A really, really good catch.
Yes, it was. Staley with a great catch there. It will not count, though, as it'll come back, and now we may see Wayne. Well, they may try it again. That was a great catch by Staley out there, so we'll see what
you're in
they
the
decide to
50-yard
do.
line. You seen what happened when you get to the 50-yard line last night, right?
Yes. Anything is possible.
Anything. You can lose on a Hail Mary. Somebody put all them Atkinses are related.
Yeah. There's Wayne in the I formation here as they'll take a knee, and that will do it. We'll send things to halftime. Wayne with a 12-0 lead. Back with the homecoming show here from Barker Stadium in Chapmanville, West Virginia, right after this here on the LB&T Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network.
Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her at State Farm.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me a call today, Justin Markham. Here at Markham Law Office, we will fight for you. Don't settle for a handshake and a small check from the insurance companies. Give us a call. Don't take on the big insurance companies alone. We will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Here at Markham Law Office, you're more than a client. You're family, and we take care of family. Give me a call, Justin Markham, attorney at law.
Trailhead Bar and Grill in Mapleton, West Virginia is making sure trail riders and locals are staying happy and full. One thing's a guarantee at Trailhead is great food and great service. Come watch your favorite ball game, have a party, or we'll host your events at Trailhead Bar and Grill, proud supporter of the Mingo Central Miners and all mountain athletes. Call Restoration One, West Virginia's go-to cleanup crew. Don't let fire, wind, water damage ruin your property. Restoration One can get you back to 100% in the quickest time possible. Our staff here at Restoration One is fast, friendly, and reliable. We got experts that use the latest in technology to remove mold and damages left behind by Mother Nature. Don't just trust anyone. Trust Restoration One.
Come down to Trailblazers Outfitters, located right off the 4-lane from Williamson, West Virginia, to hop on your new rental of side-by-sides, dirt bikes, or four-wheelers. They also have four-wheeler, dirt bike, and side-by-side repairs, along with accessories, tires, and stereo systems, and a large repair shop. Give them a call today at 859-953-0903 to get your new rental to enjoy the trails today.
All right, back here at halftime at Barker Stadium, Wayne with a 12-0 lead over Chapmanville. Last night, we had the middle school game between Chapmanville Middle School and Oceana Middle School, and didn't get a chance to interview our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game, so we're going to do that tonight. Jackson Ellison joins us here on the D&D Sports Network. Jackson, great game, a 19-8 victory over Oceana last night. Put you in the championship game and hosting here for that championship game. Talk about what that means to your club.
It gives us the big advantage of the home field, and it lets more people come and watch us because it's closer. And it allows my sisters actually cheer in a competition on the 28th. And my mom has to drive back and forth, so I'm glad it's here so she can just drive back and forth and come watch it play.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. You know, when you run the football, you run with a lot of power. You don't shy from contact. Talk about, you know, what your philosophy is when you've got the ball in your hands.
Well, my biggest thing that I hate about running the ball is fumbling. That's the one thing I don't like, but sometimes it happens. But once I get that ball, I know I just got to go.
Right.
The contact's coming. Just be ready for it. Drop your shoulder and go.
All right, I'll give you one last question here. You know, you've got a pretty good group around you. You've got a good 8th grade group around you. You guys have a chance to win the conference championship, which is something that I know is one of your goals. Talk about this group, the group of kids that you've got with you, and what that conference championship would mean.
Well, last year we got man beat us in the Black Diamond Championship, and it hurt because I'm originally from Man, and that I just wanted to beat him so bad. And this year we've got a really good group of boys that we played together last year, and this year we're back together. And just got to trust your line. If they block for us, then we can get down the field pretty good.
All right, Jackson Ellison last night was our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game. So Jackson, congratulations, and we'll get your lineman on here, Landon Adams, up here next.
Thank you.
Now we're joined by Chapmanville Middle School offensive lineman Landon Adams. And Landon, the big win last night against Oceana Middle School, 19-8, and talk about what that win meant to your ball club.
That win got us. We get to host our championship here at home field, I believe, in 2 weeks against Oceana. And I figure if we can beat them once, we can beat them again.
All right, so you know, you're one of the road graders up front. This has been an exciting team to watch here on the D&D Sports Network. A lot of points being scored and a lot of rushing touchdowns. What's it like to block for those good backs?
It's nice whenever you get your blocks and everything, and you see how it turns out for a good play rather than because if somebody misses it, all get messed up in the backfield. So.
All right, one last question for you here. What does it mean for your club to host the Black Diamond Championship here at Chapmanville?
I think just about anybody would rather play home than away. And we'll probably have a bigger fan section here, just more people out to support us, and just more comfort being at your own home.
It's a good interview, Landon. Good job. I'm proud of you. That was Landon Adams here on the D&D Sports Network here on the halftime show. As we're going to give things over to our PA announcer here, J.R. Vance, for the homecoming festivities here for Chapmanville. So you're watching the LB&T Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network.
She is escorted tonight by Colton Brumfield. Chloe is the daughter of E. Win Wong and Justin Murphy and sister of Elijah Murphy. She is an honor student, AP student, and a member of the CRHS cross country and softball teams. She plans to attend college to study the medical field and play softball if given the opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chloe Murphy, Jr., attending. Up next we have Paul Butcher. He represents the senior class as Mr. CRHS runner-up. Paul is escorted this evening by Addison Markham. He is the son of Christopher and Crystal Butcher. Paul is a defensive tackle for the Tigers and wears number 78. He is an honor student at CRHS. Paul plans to get his CDLs after high school. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Butcher, Mr. CRHS runner-up. Next up, we have Sebastian Carrillo. He represents the senior class as Mr. CRHS runner-up. He is escorted tonight by Daisy Ellis. He is the son of Rosie and Osvaldo Carrillo. Sebastian is a kicker for the Tigers and wears number 69. He is an honor student at CRHS and loves cheering in the pep club during the off-season. Sebastian plans to attend college after high school to become an athletic trainer. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sebastian Carrillo, runner-up, Mr. CRHS. Next up, we have Georgia Alderman. She represents the 12th grade as senior attendant. She is escorted tonight by Adam Mullins. Georgia is the daughter of Will and Julie Alderman and the sister of Ashton and Jack Alderman. She is in the Early College Academy program, a leader for the Pep Club, Eagles Nest and National Honor Society member, and is an honor student. She plans to attend WVU in the fall to become a preschool teacher. She wants to wish good luck to all the Tigers tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Georgia Alderman, senior attendant. Up next, we have Carmen Mahone. Represents the 12th grade as senior attendant. Carmen is escorted this evening by number 55, R.J. Jones. She is the daughter of Darrell and Lynn Mahone. Carmen is a member of the Student Council, National Honor Society, Eagles Nest, and is an honor student. Carmen plans to become a pediatric nurse after high school. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Carmen Mahone, senior attendant. Next up, we've got Chloe Trickler. She represents the class of 2023 as Miss CRHS 2022. She is escorted this evening by Brady Dalton. Brady represents a class of 2023 as Mr. CRHS 2022. Chloe and Brady will be crowning Mr. and Miss CRHS 2023 tonight. Up next, we have Hunter Fry. He represents the senior class as Mr. CRHS 2023. He is escorted tonight by Addison Perry. Hunter is the son of Tanya Renee Morgan and grandson of Dorche and Timmy Paul. Hunter is an honor student and pep club member at CRHS. Hunter would like to be a train conductor after high school. He wants to give a good luck shout out to the football team and thank all of his friends, family, school staff, and their support. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hunter Fry, Mr. CRHS. Next up, we have Emma Bryant. She represents the senior class as Miss CRHS 2023. She is escorted tonight by Wade Kirk. Emma is the daughter of Kevin and Jill Bryant. Emma is a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council Vice President for the senior class, an honor student, early college academy student, and a member of the tennis team and pep club at CRHS. She plans to attend Marshall University in the fall and then become a lawyer. She would like to thank her friends and family for always supporting her, and a giant thank you to everyone who voted for her this year. Emma Bryant, Miss CRHS. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a giant, excruciatingly loud round of applause for your 2023 CRHS Homecoming Corps.
That's the Chapmanville Homecoming Court here from Barker Stadium. We'll step aside for a break. Back with more here on the LB&T Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Stop by Eric Homa Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Homa Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Come on down to Gilbert Produce Market, located in Gilbert, West Virginia. They have daily lunch and dinner specials, seasonal produce and plants, home-cooked meals and friendly service. They offer catering for special occasions and holidays, party trays, and they were also voted 2023 Coalfield's Best Milkshake and Community Market. You can catch them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday to Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come on down to Gilbert Produce Market, located in Gilbert, West Virginia, 304-664-5600.
You're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury? Come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you. Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better. If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Chicha's Pizza. If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes. Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
If you want a clean, friendly environment to tan, stop and see us at Platinum Tan. We offer 2 stand-up beds, 3 lay-down beds, and we also have candles, tarts, shirts, and a number of other items. Also coming soon, spray tan services with our new Versa Spa automatic spray tan booth. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9. Give us a call at 304-307-2206. Located at 71 Town Square, Danville, West Virginia. Platinum Tan, and we'd like to say go Skyhawks.
Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia.
Welcome back here to Barker Stadium. James Barker and Coach May with you. Halftime score, it's Wayne 12, Chapmanville nothing. As the Pioneers able to punch it in the end zone twice on the legs of Colton Mathis. His 2 touchdown runs have been the difference in this one, as Wayne has pretty much controlled this game so far, Coach, as they have been able to kind of ground and pound, especially in the second quarter. That's where they've gotten both touchdowns, and they've got out to this 12-0 lead.
And they haven't, and like we were talking about there at the end of the first half, you feel like Chapmanville's been on the verge several times of breaking a big drive or breaking a play here, breaking a play there. And they've done little things to shoot themselves in the foot. And to move forward, you're going to have to clean that up. I mean, because like you said, especially you get in the playoffs, there is no bad teams.
Right.
And you can't afford, I mean, the mental errors will beat you so fast. You got to be sharp. And I think maybe some of that's the homecoming, the atmosphere. They are kids. I mean, they're 15, 16-year-old kids. They're going to get caught up in it, and whose girlfriend won, and
right,
who's going to the dairy bar tonight. I don't know, but at some point they've got to realize how important this game is, and hopefully they'll get going here the second half.
It will be Wayne football to start the second half, so it's an also important game or possession for Chapmanville defensively. Yeah, they've got to find a way to shut Wayne down here in this opening possession and then try to find something. They had a little movement there offensively toward the end of the half, then they had that fumble. So we're starting to see Chapmanville finally move the ball on offense, but they've got to find a way to get in the end zone and get some points.
Well, they look like when they went from the the zero backfield back to the I and the power I set, they started getting some push up front and getting some yardage. But the first step is to stop Wayne here.
Right.
And that's not been easy to do tonight. And Coach Harmon, untraditionally, they've thrown the ball around a little bit tonight.
They have. Fisher Fry has played well at the quarterback position. It's been the run and the legs of Colton Mathis that have gotten the Wayne Pioneers in the end zone, however, as they'll have the football, or receive the kick, I should say. They got to possess it first to have it, but they'll receive the kick to open this second half of play. You're watching the LB&T Game of the Week right here on the D&D Sports Network. As James Barker and Coach May with you here, Wayne and Chapmanville. This is essentially, we've talked about it, a playoff game for both squads here tonight.
And it's been a really competitive game, and I'm sure probably time of possession, yardage, all the stats probably add up. But Wayne's been able to put it in the end zone, and Chapmanville has it.
And Wayne had really good field position to start this game. Chapmanville was backed up. Wayne finally able to punch one in. And it was that second possession for Wayne that kind of has put them not only with the cherry on top with the 12-point lead, but that one really pushed Wayne momentum-wise ahead of Chapmanville. Sebastian Carrillo, the kicker, as it walked off, points to both sides as he's ready to kick it off to start the second half of play. Kick on the way deep down the near sideline, fielded by Caden Hayton. Hayton gets a lane back to the 40. Gets across to about the 46-yard line. 47 is where he's spotted, and that's where the Pioneers will start their opening possession of the second half as a Chapmanville player cramping there at about the 35-yard line.
You talk about field position. Here we go again. Wayne, a half a football field to go. It's 14 for Chapmanville there, made a touchdown saving tackle, I believe. I'm not sure who 14 is.
Yeah, we don't have a.
I don't have him. That's what I was saying, but he was the last line of defense, and he made a great open field tackle there.
As Jeremy Collins, the player with the cramp for the Tigers, he's got to come out of play. Yeah, he didn't realize. Wanted to go back out there, but you take a seat on the turf. Everybody stops for you. You got to come out at least one. So we'll see what Wayne wants to do offensively, as they've had some success tonight on the ground and through the air. Fry with it. Pump fakes. He's going to try to take a shot, and he's sacked up, swallowed up there, as R.J. Jones brings him down for the big sack for Chapmanville.
R.J. Jones.
Nice job there by Jones.
That's going to be a loss of about 10 on the play. Big sack for the Tigers.
That's only the second time they've been able to get back there, right? Two sacks.
Two
Probmore
sacks.
had one, and now Jones won. And that's a big lick right there. They needed that.
As Wayne comes out, double tight end set, one wing to the near side as they'll fake it. Now the quarterback boot, that's Fry. Fry over the 45 to the 50, 50 to the 46-yard line, and that's a quick play to get a lot of yardage back there, Coach, is Fry able to take the quarterback boot over the right side for a gain of about 16 on the play.
Man, Fry's been special tonight. He really has. Him and Mathis both are bringing the ball really well.
3rd and 3. It was 2nd and about 20, and now it's 3rd and 3 for the Pioneers across midfield. Fry under center. Gives it to the second back this time. That is 17. That's Mathis. As he's able to get across the down marker for the first down. So 1st and 10 for the Pioneers on their first possession here.
And once again, they had him bottled up, and he just seems to find a way to get those couple extra yards after the contact.
It's always good when you see one of your former quarterbacks up here in the booth with you. Adam Vance from years ago. 1st and 10 Fry gives it off to Dameron. Dameron up the middle, has some room. Gets it across the 35 to about the 33-yard line, close to a first down. And Wayne's starting to get some chunk plays on the ground again, Coach.
They are. Dameron, once again, you said Dameron's a nightmare. He's just a big barrel. I mean, just comes at you hard.
Hard to tackle. So 2nd and 1 from the 32-yard line for the Pioneers on their first possession of the second half. Fry gives it off this time to 17. That, again, is Mathis as he dances around. I don't know if he got maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 1 now for the Pioneers.
That's one of the few times that they've held Mathis to a negative or no yards.
Right. So 3rd and a long one for the Pioneers. 8:55 to go here in the third quarter.
Betty Sellers says, let's go, Harry Sellers.
Wayne in the wing T look. As they bobble the snap, Fry able to get it, though, and he moves forward. And it's going to be a first down off the bobble snap.
Quarterback keeper up the middle.
Ethan Collins, we are in the third quarter. If you look up in your right-hand corner, there is a scoreboard clock there.
As Fry's helmet came off during the play, so he'll have to step out for a play. And the backup quarterback coming in for the Pioneers is 13. As I think you've got a different 13 than I do.
I have got Cooper Atkins.
Yes, Cooper Atkins checking in.
It looks like a 6'4 junior.
Well, they put 18 in there. So that's 18. That's James Spradlin. Spradlin with it. They're going to boot. They're going to throw. He's got a guy open. And he just dropped it off the fingertips.
Wow.
Of number 2. That is Caden Hayton. As Spradlin's pass just falls incomplete.
James Barker, would you seeing that? Bring in the backup quarterback.
You know, he's the kid that played against us last year as the starting quarterback. And I tell you what, he came in and not shy to throw that one, was he?
Not at all. And it was actually
a
pretty
really
well thrown ball, yeah.
Fisher Fry back in there now, 2nd and 10. As they'll fake and now give it off to
Mathis.
Mathis couldn't wiggle out of that one.
Didn't know. They swallowed him up. Trying to get a number on that tackle.
So 3rd and 12 now for the Pioneers. As Chapmanville's defense trying to stiffen up and get the ball back for their offense.
This is the second time in this possession that they've had really long distance to make a first down. But now this is 3rd and long, a little different than 2nd and long. So
give it off to Dameron up inside. The fullback on the trap can't get much yardage there. Back to the original line of scrimmage. So 4th and 10 from the 30. So it'll be a big 4th down play here early in the third quarter for this Tigers defense.
That looked like number 80 getting back there making that tackle for Chapmanville. Is that Benny Atkins?
Yes.
I think that's who made the tackle.
4th down play here. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. A fake the jet, fake, now the boot. Fry looking, throws it deep, has a man out there, and it is caught. That is caught by Ronnie Staley. And Chapmanville just unable to get off the field there. Staley with a great catch there, right at the 6-yard line. Good ball from Fry. And the Pioneers 1st and goal from the 6.
That's just so deflating when you hold. You get them in a 3rd and 14, 3rd and 15, whatever it was, and they complete a big long pass. It's deflating, to say the least.
Yeah, as a former coach, I guarantee you that those hurt the most. As they're going to be close to getting in there. That was again, 17, Colton Mathis. As he gains about 5 on the play, it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. Now, Chapmanville's got to find a way to either keep him out of the end zone or score quick. This has been a 6-minute drive for the Wayne Pioneers to start this third quarter. Fry under center. Gives it off to Mathis, and he's pulled down. Eli Pridemore, another tackle for loss there. Is Pridemore able to make the play? It's a loss of about 3 on the play.
That was a great defensive play by Pridemore there. And Mathis is, as we've seen many times tonight, he is not an easy kid to get down.
Pridemore makes a great play. So 3rd and 4 from the 4. Is Wayne trying to punch this one in. Chapmanville trying to keep him out. 5:22 to go here in the third quarter. As the quarterback still has it, and he gets into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Pioneers. Fisher Fry gets his first rushing touchdown of the game, and they'll take a 18-0 lead on the legs of Fry, and a good Wayne Pioneer drive to start this third quarter.
Really good drive.
Took 6:45 off the clock here in the third quarter.
And man, if you're Chapmanville, though, you had them backed up 2 or 3 times, had them in 3rd and long behind the chains. It just, like we said, though, Chapmanville, it's not like they haven't been competitive, or they're right on the verge almost of breaking something loose and just can't get over the hump.
As they'll give it off to, that was Mathis on the carry. So 2-point conversion, no good. But Wayne takes an 18-0 lead. 5:15 to go here in the third quarter. Back with more of the LB&T Game of the Week right here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you want a clean, friendly environment to tan, stop and see us at Platinum Tan. We offer 2 stand-up beds, 3 lay-down beds, and we also have candles, tarts, shirts, and a number of other items. Also coming soon, spray tan services with our new Versa Spa automatic spray tan booth. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9. Give us a call at 304-307-2206. Located at 71 Town Square, Danville, West Virginia. Platinum Tan, and we'd like to say go Skyhawks.
If you want to work for the nicest fleet of trucks around, call Eric's Trucking. Right now we are hiring for 18 and 10-wheeler drivers. Must have CDLs. Eric's Trucking is a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and wants to wish Maddox Sarton the best of luck in today's contest.
Back here at Barker Stadium as E-Step's kick goes to the 21-yard line, bounces and bobbles. Picked up there by Austin Atkins. Atkins gets to the 30, tries to wiggle his way forward and does to about the 35-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will take over for their first possession here of the third quarter. James Barker and Coach May with you here on the LB&T Game of the Week here on the D&D Sports Network. It's Wayne an 18-0 lead here again, 5:08 to go here in the third quarter of play, in Chapmanville in desperate need of some points on this drive.
Chapmanville's definitely got to get something on the board here, I feel like.
Cook from the gun, gets the snap, will roll to the right looking for a receiver. Now will throw down the field. It's intercepted, picked off there. That's number 30 for the Wayne Pioneers, Tristan Turner, as he's able to get it.
And that's what you couldn't have, James. That's the one thing if you're Chapmanville. That is worst case scenario.
And now the Pioneers with great field position once again from the 35-yard line of Chapmanville after that one-play turnover. And the Pioneers with a chance to really maybe put this one out of reach.
That he tried to squeeze that ball in there, trying to make a play, and was it Sowers or Tristan Turner just stepped in front, made the pick. He's had a great game as well, number 30 for Wayne Turner has.
Fry from the gun. Play fake. And as he gives it up inside, that's to number 16. That's Jaden Wayman. As maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Coach Harmon's got a stable of backs over there. We've caught a lot of different names running the ball tonight, I feel like.
As Wayne 2-4 on the season, but we were talking, Coach, that is a deceiving 2-4.
Absolutely. Like we said earlier in the broadcast, they played a brutal schedule and have had chances to win Scott and Winfield. So
as a play fake there, as they're going to get pressure from behind, but Fry able to outrun it. Flag thrown on the play. The completion over there to the far side of the field, though, as that's going to come back most likely against the Pioneers.
In the area of holding anyway.
And you're going to get a hold on the Pioneers, so it'll be 2nd and 20 for Wayne from the 45-yard line. 4:05 to go here in the third quarter. 18-0, Wayne leads. As the Pioneers took 6:45 off the clock in their first possession of the third quarter. It was a one-play possession for Chapmanville on the Cook interception. And now Wayne with the football again as the clock ticks inside 4 minutes here in the third.
I'm sure Wayne's not going to get in any kind of hurry now. They're going to try to grind it, maybe run some clock, just play possession.
High formation for the Pioneers. Dameron, the fullback, as they'll run the stretch play over to Staley. Staley bottled up. Good job defensively for Chapmanville there. Clydemore in on the stop along with 80 Adkins and 8 Jeremy Collins as well. So a loss of about 2 on the play, so 3rd and 22.
Yeah, we don't keep stats up here, but I would venture to say that Pridemore has had a share of at least 10 tackles tonight.
Yeah, he's
been all
the
over
real
the field.
deal at the middle linebacker position.
He absolutely is.
Leah Justice Low, you can see the scoreboard in the top right corner. That's 18-0 in favor of Wayne with under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter as Tommy Harmon takes a timeout. We'll do the same. Step aside for a break here on the LB&T Game of the Week right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. And while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, located in Del Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop.
At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals. We also got a newly renovated and remodeled dining room where you can enjoy your game day celebrations or relax after a trail ride. We look forward to seeing you at Giovanni's in Logan, West Virginia.
Back here to Barker Stadium. James Barker and Coach May with you. 18-0, Wayne leads. 2:55 to go here in the third quarter as the Pioneers, 2 receivers at the bottom along with the tight end, as they'll swing to the middle screen as they've got it set up to the outside. A gain of about 11 there.
He's going to come up a bit short, James.
That was a quarterback, Spradlin, that caught it. It's also Spradlin with the reception.
So he throws, he catches, he runs.
Yeah. So it'll be 4th and 11 now for Wayne from the 36-yard line.
That's
2:22 to go here in the third.
They tried to set that middle screen up a few times tonight. That's the first time that they've really executed it.
3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Fry from the gun. They'll swing it over. That's to Staley. Staley tries to get to the edge. Can he get to the sticks? He's close. It depends on the spot. It is going to be really close. The ball is resting, the nose is on the 25, and they're not even going to measure it. It's going to be turnover or downs, and they're going to give Chapmanville the football right there at the 25. So the official must have thought he was well short, and it will be Chapmanville ball.
And you don't see Coach Harmon over there begging for a measurement, so no. He must be pretty well on, right?
Yeah. It is Chapmanville football, so big stop for the Tigers if they got a chance to climb back into this one.
James, if you're coaching, would you ask for a measurement? I would, just because those chains can move a little bit when they're carrying them out there.
I would have been highly upset for not getting a measurement there.
Me too.
Chapmanville with the ball though, 25-yard line. Cook with it, rolls, and now will run. Tries to get back up the middle. He's got nothing doing there. As Cook couldn't find any running room. And maybe back to the line of scrimmage for 2nd and 10.
Wayne's done a good job keeping Cook in check for the most part tonight. Keeping him bottled up, not letting him get broke out on the edges.
Chapmanville, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Same formation. Tight end and wing to the bottom of the screen. Cook fakes, tries to get up inside, nothing there. -2 on the carry for Cook. It's 3rd and 12 now for the Tigers with a minute to go here in the third quarter.
Wayne's defense is just swarming. Might be the best 2 and 4 defense I've seen.
Yeah, they've been all over the field tonight from every position. Now Wayne, he did this a few years now. They bring in this, I call it the skinny package up front, and they're going to get after Cook as he'll roll out, looking down the field, will throw. It's caught by Topping right at the 34-yard line, and they're going to mark him at the 31. He caught it there at about the 34, but got driven back to the 31, and it was like a player hurt for the Tigers there. As they're going to reset the play clock. So they do move it to the 34. So it's 4th and 2 for the Tigers. I mean, if you're Chapmanville, you got to find a way to get this conversion here.
If I'm Chapmanville, I'm going back to either my eye or power eye and get behind big number 55, R.J. Jones, and trying to get a push up in there and get this 2 yards, keep this drive alive.
It looks like that was going to be the plan, but Chapmanville is going to take it to the quarter instead. Fourth quarter we go. It's Wayne 18, Chapmanville nothing. Back with the fourth quarter here on the LB&T Game of the Week right after this on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her at State Farm.
If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me a call today, Justin Markham. Here at Markham Law Office, we will fight for you. Don't settle for a handshake and a small check from the insurance companies. Give us a call. Don't take on the big insurance companies alone. We will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Here at Markham Law Office, you're more than a client. You're family, and we take care of family. Give me a call, Justin Markham, attorney at law.
Back here with you on 4th and 2. Tigers give it off to Collins. Collins runs up inside, and he may have gotten it. He did. He buried it and found a way to find a seam and get a gain of about 4 to pick up the first down. That was a huge conversion for Chapmanville.
It sure was. And I don't second guess anything these coaches do. They know their players. But to me, Chapmanville, when they go to that big package, they've had more success. But now you're in a situation where it's hard to pound it up the middle.
Right.
You've got to try to get some chunk plays.
They'll stay in the power eye. They'll boot it this time as Cook has it. Has some room to the outside. Robert Cook to the 50. Gets across the 45. Is tackled there at the 44-yard line. So Cook on the boot play gets Chapmanville in the Wayne territory for only the second time tonight. As here in the fourth quarter of play, Chapmanville trying to find a way to climb back into this one.
Clock's ticking, though. They like I said, they need some chunk plays. There's one.
Cook in the gun, 2 receivers to each side of the field. Cook will fake it. Now will run the quarterback draw. Is tackled from behind. Gain of about 2 on the play. As the Tigers now will be 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line. Chapmanville going to their no huddle now as they're moving fast. Cook in the gun. Gets the snap. Looks. Will throw over to Adkins as he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Lit up.
He had 2 guys run the same little screen route there, and Adkins back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gained 1. So 3rd and a long 8 for the Tigers.
3rd and 8 now for Chapmanville.
Keep saying it, but this drive is, if you're Chapmanville, you don't score here, you feel like it's kind of out of reach.
If Wayne puts together another long drive, absolutely. Cook will roll to the right, looking down the field, and he's got nowhere to go. Good coverage by the Wayne secondary. Cook ran out of real estate and is sacked from behind. It's a loss of 4 on the play, so it's 4th and 12 now for the Tigers. Maybe a 4th and 13. Long 4th and 12. Cook with 2 receivers each side. They'll snap it back. He stays in the pocket, throws down the middle of the field to Adkins. He catches it. It's going to be a first down.
Wow.
Big catch for Benji Adkins. You've been looking for that, Coach. The 6'5" target over the middle, and it's a Tiger first down.
There's a reason when we're not watching the NFL by no means, but there's a reason you see teams use Travis Kelce's and Gronkowski's and Tyler Eifert's, and these tight ends are so valuable if you'll use them.
Same formation for the Tigers, 2 to each side. Cook in the gun, 9:38 to go on a moving clock in the fourth quarter. Snaps low. Cook's going to run with it anyway, and it's going to be back to the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
Cook got hit really hard.
So did 50 for Chapmanville. That's James Stevens as he's down 2.
Cook is a tough kid. He doesn't lay down very often.
No, both 2 Tigers down, both in some pain. And we'll step aside for a break while the training staff tends to both of them. Back with the LB&T Game of the Week right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
Call Restoration One, West Virginia's go-to cleanup crew. Don't let fire, wind, water damage ruin your property. Restoration One can get you back to 100% in the quickest time possible. Our staff here at Restoration One is fast, friendly, and reliable. We got experts that use the latest in technology to remove mold and damages left behind by Mother Nature. Don't just trust anyone. Trust Restoration One.
Back here at Barker Stadium, homecoming for Chapmanville, but Wayne has spoiled it so far. They lead 18-0 with 9:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Nate Easterling in a quarterback now for the Tigers. as he'll drop back, looking, the packet collapsing as he goes down. And another sack for the Pioneers.
That was number 13 for Wayne on the sack there. It's Cooper Atkins. Cooper Atkins. There's a lot of Atkins on the field tonight.
From both sides.
Both sides of the ball has got their share of Atkins.
You got the Wayne County Atkinses and then the Lincoln County, Logan County Atkinses. Easterling in the gun as he'll drop back, looking, and throws it deep. He's got a man out there. It's Austin Atkins. Atkins with the catch into the end zone for the Tiger touchdown. Easterling to Atkins as he's able to find him in the end zone, and it puts Chapmanville on the board and a chance to climb back into this one. 18-6.
Wow, what more can you ask for from your backup quarterback?
Yeah.
You bring him in, he stays composed, and he found the guy, bought a little bit of time.
Yeah, he was able
Very
to
nice play
step
there.
up in there and then get his eyes back down the field, and a good ball there from Easterling to Adkins. 18-6. The Tigers trail as John Farrell on for the extra point. Snap is good. Hold is down. Kick is through. It's 18-7. Wayne with 8:35 to go. So we're getting back into a ball game here. Back with the LB&T Game of the Week right after this from the D&D Sports Network.
Trailhead Bar and Grill in Mapleton, West Virginia is making sure trail riders and locals are staying happy and full. One thing's a guarantee at Trailhead is great food and great service. Come watch your favorite ball game, have a party, or we'll host your events at Trailhead Bar and Grill, proud supporter of the Mingo Central Miners and all mountain athletes.
Come down to Trailblazers Outfitters, located right off the 4-lane from Williamson, West Virginia, to hop on your new rental of side-by-sides, dirt bikes, or four-wheelers. They also have four-wheeler, dirt bike, and side-by-side repairs, along with accessories, tires, and stereo systems, and a large repair shop. Give them a call today at 859-953-0903 to get your new rental to enjoy the trails today.
Back here at Barker Stadium, 18-7 as Chapmanville on the board. The Easterling to Adkins touchdown pass. And the Farrell kick gives Chapmanville their first points of the evening, as Wayne expecting an onside kick here as Carrillo will approach the ball. And he kicks it short. It's going to bounce around. It's still on the ground. That's a quick whistle.
Very quick whistle.
Offside, I believe.
It looked like to me, though, the ball was still free when they started blowing the whistle.
And now you're going to get a flag on the play after that whistle. So you're going to have offside. And now we're going to figure out what to do after that as well. So worst case scenario for Chapmanville, this is a 5-yard and then a 15-yard on top of it. Offside against Chapmanville on the kickoff. Then you have the dead ball personal foul against Chapmanville, so that is going – it's offset.
So they'll offset, and you just get the 5-yarder.
So you move it to 5 yards. It'll be a 35-yard line kick for the Tigers.
So do you try to re-onside kick it here?
That's a good question. The way Wayne has moved the ball on you since the second quarter, I feel like that may be your best answer. I don't know if I would do that exact same one.
I think, James, I'm trying maybe the little pooch kick, top it up in the air, give my guys some time. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, we're not coaches. We're just speculators.
Right. So Carrillo will approach the ball, and there's a deep kick as he'll kick it back to Staley at about the 15-yard line. He bobbles it. Now he'll try to get to the Wayne bench. Gets to the sideline. Has some room to the 40. Tripped up there at about the 45. They're going to get a flag on the play. 2 of them fired in there, and you're going to get a penalty there at about the 40-yard line. So that one's going to come back to about the 30 for the Pioneers.
The one referee looked like Roger Clemens on his flag.
Yeah.
It was a heater in there.
Holding against the Pioneers.
So that'll be right there at the spot. So 31-yard line is where the Wayne Pioneers will start with 8:22 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. In Chapmanville, they've got a job to do still yet. They've got to find a way to get the football back to their offense.
Debbie Schwartz says, keep it tight, Pioneers. We got this. Justin Mills says, don't let up, Wayne.
As Pioneers on the boot with Fisher Fry. Fry over the 40-yard line, hit there as he's still driving forward, still moving his feet, and will be tackled out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
First down, Pioneers.
Looked like 75 lost his helmet there.
Yeah, he's going to have to come out for a play, but Wayne, again, moving the ball with big chunks.
James, is it just me or do we see a lot of kids lose their helmets?
In this day and age, we do.
I'm not sure if it's the helmets or maybe they just want to look cool and let their chin strap dangle. I'm not sure.
They don't like it to be as tight as it should be a lot of times.
I mean, I never remember losing my helmet.
Pioneers will give it off to Dameron up inside there on the trap. Chapmanville stops it for about a 4-yard gain as the fullback, Dameron.
What a weapon to have.
I mean, you haven't seen him make some big runs tonight, but he always has that capability.
Well, I mean, when you're Wayne right now and you're trying to grind and kill clock, he's the ultimate weapon, and
he's going to push that pile forward.
Absolutely.
Keep you in third and short type situations.
He's going to be good for a couple of yards usually at least.
As that one given off to the deep back there. No, that was Fry that kept it.
Fry kept that one, yeah.
So Fry over the left side for a gain of about 3 on the play. So 3rd and 3 now for the Pioneers in Chapmanville territory.
We talked about it when Scott was here, how hard these belly teams, when they're good at the belly, it's so hard to tell who has the football all the time.
It is.
I mean, we're sitting way up high looking down on it.
When you're at field level, with all those moving parts.
Yes.
It's difficult to figure out. As they'll give it this time to 17. That, again, is Mathis. As Colton Mathis, the carry, gets stopped for a gain of 1. So it's going to be 4th and a long 2 for the Pioneers. And now, if you're Chapmanville, this is your shot.
If you can get a stop here, if you're Chapmanville, and get another score, you kind of put the pressure back on Wayne, and you make Wayne start. It'll make it more difficult to call those plays and run those. I mean, everything gets harder the tighter this game gets because they know the implications and what's on the line.
Yep, and Tommy Harmon's going to let this play clock run down all the way to 1 and take a timeout. We'll take one with him. Back with this big 4th down play right after this here on the LB&T Game of the Week on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Stop by Eric Holman Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Holman Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-12.
Back here, 4th and 2. Give is to Mathis along the left side. He's got a lane and some more room to run to the 31-yard line. It's a big first down for the Pioneers. As that one.
That's a backbreaker.
That's a backbreaker for the Tigers indeed, Coach. As clock's going to continue to run. Had a chance at a 4th and 2 to get a stop and try to get the ball back for your offense, but unable to do so there.
And you know, Chapmanville, if I'm on the Chapmanville sideline, I'm probably in that defensive huddle in that timeout, I am probably 100% saying, guys, Dameron. You got to watch Dameron.
Yeah.
He's a short yardage guy, but there's Mathis again.
5:15 to go. Give is to Dameron there, Coach, as he plows his way forward for a gain of about 2 or 3 on the play. As now you're in that area for Chapmanville with all 3 timeouts. When do you start taking them? You got to find a way to get the ball back to your offense in some way, shape, form, fashion.
And Wayne, I'm guessing by the Wayne teams in the past, they're pretty good with ball security. I'm guessing they don't put it on the turf a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. But they have had some bugaboos closing games out here this season. He's lost it right there. Ball's on the ground, and Fry somehow picked it up. I didn't see how he picked it up, but Fisher Fry able to fall on it. Just his old broadcaster's jinx, Coach.
I feel bad now. Just as I was saying, ball security is very important here.
It is.
If you're Wayne, you got to hold on to that football for dear life.
Fry able to pick it up, 3rd and about 11 for the Pioneers from the 31.5-yard line. As they're going to milk this play clock down. Send a man in motion, and they'll give it to Mathis as he's up the middle, and the flag flies, but most likely it'll be 4th down, and now multiple flags fly in the air.
I would say that you have a hold on one of them, or it's in that area, and the other one is probably unsportsmanlike of some sort.
So we'll see what the officials sort out here. This is a big penalty because if you're Chapmanville, you don't know if it's on you. You're going to have to accept the hold, and then they'll mark off the 15 dead ball, which makes it 4th down, but you gain 5 yards for the Pioneers. It'd be about 4th and 6. Or, I'm sorry, 3rd and 6 because you'd have to take the penalty. Okay, so it'll be the 15-yarder after this. So it'll be 4th down for the Pioneers.
It's going to be 4th and about 26.
It's an unsportsmanlike. They called it a dead ball personal foul against Chapmanville. It was offset, so you're going to get 4th
and 11
back to the original line of scrimmage.
So all that for nothing.
Yeah.
All that for nothing. But give the official credit. He did a good job explaining.
He did. Without a mic.
Without a mic. When do you think that's coming?
Most have it now.
They do in Kentucky at some schools, I think. Yeah. Especially the
to host a playoff game, you have to have that capability now in West Virginia.
Well, I think a lot of the schools, they broadcast through the NFHS, which charges you, by the way.
Yeah. We do not.
We do not.
We do not.
I think they have to have it to host the NFHS game.
All right. So Wayne, 2 receivers, both on the line of scrimmage here. They're going to give the jet as that's Hayden. As he stopped, and Chapmanville will take over. 3:24 to go here in the 4th quarter. So the Tigers have a chance if they can get a quick strike.
Well, you see Easterling coming back in. I still haven't seen Cook. I'm not sure.
I have not seen him since the injury. I'm not entirely sure if he is on the sideline or not.
I saw Atkins coming off, Benji Atkins, I think, 80. Coming off holding his arm, and he's not in the game right now.
So 2 receivers to each side for the quarterback, Easterling. Easterling calls the signals, now gets the snap. Steps up into the pocket, looking to stop, throws over the middle. It's caught by Topping. Topping across to the 44. Is Easterling able to find a way to step up into the pocket and make the completion?
That was a nice job by Easterling there. Felt the pressure, got up in the pocket, kept his eyes down the field. Nice throw.
Excellent job of avoiding pressure. Easterling now with it. Drops back, looking down the field, throws it deep, has a guy out there, but it is bobbled and dropped by the Pioneer defense. And that's a mistake there for a young quarterback, but he gets bailed out. You got to make a play at some point.
You got to make a play. That's right. He gave his receiver a chance. He did put it up for grabs. But when you're down 2 scores, I would rather have him do that than eat the ball and take a sack and keep that clock ticking.
Absolutely. So 2nd and 10 after the dropped interception. And Easterling in the Tiger offense from the 44-yard line. Easterling back, steps up, avoids the pressure, and now will take the sack. As he looked downfield, didn't have anybody open either, though, Coach.
Good job by Wayne's secondary there. They had everything well covered. Easterling done a good job avoiding a couple of tackles there, but never could get a space to make a throw.
3rd and 15 for the Tigers from the 39-yard line. Tripped receivers to the top of the screen. Easterling with it. Will roll. Stops and drops, and the ball comes out as Jones falls on it. It'll be a long 4th down play for the Tigers here. You're going to have a player's helmet that came off. That was Jones, as he'll have to sit out this play. 2:22 to go here in the 4th quarter. Chapmanville down to this last 4th down play, Coach.
Man, you hate to see Jones have to come off the field. He is a really good lineman.
Yes, he is.
A very good lineman. He plays both sides of the ball and does a good job.
So Chapmanville in the huddle, 4th and 16. And they're down to their last play if they don't get this 1st down. Topping to the top of the screen, Atkins in the slot, along with Wesley Watts. Easterling looks, throws over the middle to Watts, behind him, incomplete. And the Wayne Pioneers will take over on downs, and that will most likely do it here tonight. Wayne picks up a huge win at Chapmanville on homecoming to move to 3-4 on the season.
Big win for Wayne. And we talked coming in here, Wayne is not your average 2-4 football team. They don't look like a 2-4 football team out here. And these are 2 pretty well matched teams. This has been a good football game. Competitive football game.
Wayne will move to 3-4. Chapmanville drops to 3-4. I think you said, Coach, Wayne at Sissonville next week.
Yeah, Wayne will be at Sissonville, and then they got Logan and Polka at home.
With a chance to close out the season
at 6-4.
At 6-4, they'll be favored in all 3 of those games.
All 3 of those games, yeah. So, 6-4 is not a great record, but when you look and you play the likes of Winfield, Scott, Nitro, Herb, they play some really good quality football teams.
Chapmanville takes the timeout as they'll discuss their strategy here, trying to rip at the football, try to get it back. But Chapmanville, they're going to fall to 3-4 on the season. Next week they go to their rival Logan. It's always a tough one.
And I was asking you earlier, would this mathematically delete Chapmanville? And you said they would still have a chance. If they can win out, they'll still have.
Right.
They might have. Will they automatically be in if they win out, or will they have?
This math is so funky here that it's a little different.
Yeah, but
most likely 6-4 gets you in this year.
Because it goes off your strength of schedule, and both of them have had
a really tough schedule. Yeah. Chapmanville lines back up on defense as they'll give it off to Dameron. Dameron bobbled it a little bit there. His inside trap. He gets it across to the 31-yard line as Chapmanville takes their final timeout. Again, we thank our sponsors tonight for this broadcast here on the D&D Sports Network. And again, we thank one of our newest sponsors, Platinum Tan in Danville. Again, if you are in need of any type of tanning bed or spray tan, they have the ability to take care of you. Platinum Tan. As
you don't need the sun to get a suntan anymore, right?
No, you can look good without the sun.
They've got everything.
You be like you, Coach. You just look good all the time.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. They have these booths they can spray you up, or you can anything. They got the ones these self-tanners. Anyway, you get a tan by just anything now. Trust me, I know. I've got 2 girls.
I bet you are an expert. 1:41 to go. Wayne 18, Chapmanville 7. Third and about 3 as Fisher Fry stumbles and now will get smacked around, thrown down for a loss on the play. I guess Chapmanville did have 1 timeout left. They will take it. So they're going to get the ball back most likely here.
You know, James, Chapmanville's defense has played really well tonight. They've only gave up 18 points to a good Wayne offense.
It's just in the inability to do the little things right there on the offensive side at times. You know, they had a drive there at the end of the first half, fumbled, and
then they come out in the second half, and the very first play of the second half, they throw the pick, and that's a backbreaker. But their defense has done a heck of a job holding Wayne to 18 points so far here tonight. And like you said, Wayne is a hard team. It's hard to key on one guy. You got Mathis, you got Dameron, you got Fry, you got Staley has made some plays for Wayne tonight.
Yeah, they've had all kinds of guys contribute to this victory.
Absolutely. It's hard to come in and just say, listen, guys, if we stop this guy, we're going to win, because this Wayne team, you can't do that.
No.
Kind of like Scott. Scott has so many weapons.
We do apologize not being able to keep up on the scores from other areas during this broadcast. Lack of cell phone signal has not made that possible as Dameron up the middle as he's tackled there on that 4th down play. So Chapmanville will take over on downs there at the 40-yard line.
Debbie Schwartz says you guys are doing a great job with the plays.
We appreciate that.
We sure do.
Know one thing. We're going to get a nice, quiet James Barker for this weekend.
Oh, I'd say your wife is so happy right now. I'd say she's looking forward to this weekend spending some time with you now.
Yeah, silence.
Oh, I know. I've been there too.
1:27 to go. Easterling's going to throw the screen to Pridemore. Pridemore makes one guy miss, makes a couple more, and breaks that through the middle as Pridemore made something out of nothing there as he gets.
Pridemore's a heck of a football player.
Yes,
a good football player.
As Easterling trying to get his guys set as they will clock it. As Chapmanville 2nd and 10 now. As a lot of times this is, I had to coach my kids about this too. Just because you spike it doesn't mean we stop moving fast. You only still have 40 seconds.
Right.
It's not a timeout. So you got to get back on the ball and get ready to go. It took a lot of reps for us to get that right as Watts over there. Now we'll put 4 receivers to one side, 1 to the bottom. Easterling in the gun. Looking, we'll throw the slant over to Adkins. Adkins with the catch down to the 40-yard line as now
Easterlings came in and done a good job here this quarter. Played well.
Under a minute now, Easterling looking to the sideline for the play as he looks over to Adkins. Now will step up, trying to run forward, and does not have the first down. Clock's still going to move. 35 seconds and counting.
Big tackle there by number 7 for Wayne, Rylan Murdoch.
Yeah, Murdoch's played well, too.
He has.
That's another one that's played well for the Pioneers. 4th and 1, 24 seconds to go. Easterling looks. Throw over, pump fakes. He's going to be sacked from behind, and that will do it. The Wayne Pioneers will move to 3-4 on the season, and a big victory for the Pioneers.
Like you said, that gets them back to 500 with the easiest part of their schedule coming up. And good luck to them the rest of the season. All the mountain teams, we root for every mountain team.
We do. Wayne will move to 3-4 on the season. Chapmanville falls to 3-4 on the season. And
looks like Wayne's going to have to take one snap here. Old victory formation. Favorite play in football. Unless you're Miami.
We talked about that one last night.
I just couldn't believe it. It just still racks my brain.
All you had to do is take a knee. Take a knee, it's all over.
But instead, they run it, fumble it.
Fumble, and Georgia Tech goes down and scores.
Just like the Mountaineers just need to bat the ball down.
Yep.
Take a penalty.
And we've seen a timeout here for Wayne. We're going to hustle a couple kids on the field. But, it was a heartbreaker last night for WV fans.
Heartbreaker.
Fisher Fry under center. Well, that's the final play of the game as Wayne victorious here on homecoming in Chapmanville. Final score, Wayne 18, Chapmanville 7. Back with the Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game right after this here on the LB&T Game of the Week on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
We're not here, though, are we?
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, final score, Wayne 18, Chapmanville 7. As Chapmanville falls to 3-4 on the season, Wayne improves to 3-4 on the season. And it's time now for the Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game. And, Coach, I think we're in agreement. We said this kid had a little bit of wiggle tonight.
Absolutely. I think the player of the game, you got to go with Colton Mathis. I mean, there's several kids you could probably give it to. Fry, Dameron. On defense, Christian Turner, I don't know how many times we called his name. But Mathis just seemed to make all the plays. When Wayne had to have a big play, he was their guy.
Yeah, so Colton Mathis, the Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game. That'll do it here for us from Barker Stadium. Once again, your final score on homecoming here from Chapmanville. It's Wayne 18, Chapmanville 7. Thank you for watching this production of the LB&T Game of the Week right here